What is up, everybody? So, I gotta move this. My apologies. Alright, let's begin. No death. We're 2 hours and a half in. We've got everything ran up. Last time we were here, we were getting all the stuff we needed to upgrade our weapon to plus 14. Our next move. We're heading down to Blighttown. I don't think we need anything else right now. I was trying to think of all the things we needed before we started this run, but we've already defeated Pinwheel. We defeated the gargoyles, right? Because we got the bell. Now it's time that we go defeat the two bosses down here, which is Qualag and Ceaseless Discharge. Ceaseless Discharge should have a better set of armor for us, which is going to be extremely helpful for us. But my game plan with all this is to use the Homeward Bone. I do not plan on resting at the bonfire. I do not plan on talking to the Firekeeper there, which is Qualag's sister. It's kind of funny that she became a Firekeeper of all things. Still don't understand how that works. Firekeepers come in all shapes and sizes, I guess, but at the same time I didn't expect Qualag to be a Firekeeper. But it makes no difference to me. So, next to this situation, we are going to move forward. I mean, in this situation, I don't know if actually Qualag's sister is a Firekeeper. Makes no difference to me. So, our whole goal right now is just to move forward, go fight Qualag, defeat her, and move forward. Because we beat the Moonlight Butterfly, we beat Taurus Demon, Capra Demon, we beat the Assam Demon. We have taken on many bosses so far, so good. I'm going to try to stay cautious with all this and keep moving forward. So, let me reiterate the rules for a quick second, just to give you guys a quick heads up, even though you guys watched the last video, hopefully. I think I'll just keep recapping the rules just so you guys can, stay in touch with it, and you guys are probably going to get irritated with it, but it's just to keep everything up to date, so everybody who's watching the videos can understand what's going on. So the whole rule system is this: I cannot level up, I cannot die, I cannot use sorceries of any kind, magic, miracles, pyromancies, none of that. Weapon upgrades are perfectly fine, armor upgrades are perfectly fine, but other than that, nothing that's going to give us a huge advantage. Again, we can go through the game and we can do area glitches, so basically moving through the areas however we feel like it. We don't have to take any area we don't want to, like we got the Sinskit glitch, we did the Capra Demon's glitch to move right to the Capra Demon without having to fight Taurus. All of these things before we were supposed to, just so we can get ahead of the game. So next we're moving to Qualag, and we're taking this way so those Crotobarians will attack us. I was actually half expecting them to attack us, so I kept looking over there. I'm just so used to mods, I guess. I guess the biggest issue with this run in this entirety is keeping to thinking that I'm going to have to fight these guys like I do in my modded runs, but it doesn't seem like I have to. So we're going to pick up the summon Maneater Mildred. No real reason why, but just cause. We don't need to, but I'm gonna. Just, like I said, because we can. Again, right now this boss will be relatively easy since we do have a Lightning Spear. We also have our Morning Star at plus 14, so again, issues be what they is. I'm not worried about this. We are not doing a lot of damage right now, which is very troublesome. But she didn't do enough damage to hurt us, so I'm in no worries about that. Thankfully we have the shield up, so we didn't have to worry about that at all. Thankfully enough, this spider lady is going to be relatively, my goodness, we already got half. Uh-oh. Here we go. Explosion. Poke, poke. Poke, poke. I mean, I'm just poking. Here comes the puke. Nope. Alright. Cute. Alright. And poke. Death. Alright, Qualig's done. Super simple. Easy enough. Again, we didn't need Manny Mildred. Was relatively simple boss fight. But, yeah. Nice to go. Now we're going to ring the bell. And we're going to move on to the other boss. Ceaseless Discharge. That is one boss down of the main bosses. And then we get this nice cinematic. I'm not going to watch it. Just know that Ceaseless Discharge is our next fight, and we're moving to Sen's Fortress again after this. Sen's Fortress is now opened up properly, since we do actually have it opened up. Don't need to worry about that too much. So now we're heading to the Ceaseless Discharge. We're going to go take care of him, and we're going to move forward. So far, so good. Easy peasy, lemon breezy. Trying to think what we should do after Sins. Obviously, we're going to head to Ornstein and Smo. Probably don't have time to do all that right here, right now. But I'm thinking about going to the Stray Demon before we finish off this. Before we go to Sen's Fortress. I have been very hesitant about that fight, but I know it's going to need to get done. I also know that there's another boss fight that needs to get done as well. Not only a boss fight, but a fight in general, the Hydra. We need to go down, back, and fight the Hydra. So, because we need to get to the DLC. We can't get anywhere in the DLC without the Hydra fight. Because again, we need to fight the Hydra, then we need to move forward with getting all the way through to kill the Golem, talk to Dusk, get her equipment, buy all her shop, so on and so forth. Just exhaust her dialogue. Then we go to see the Scaleless area and kill one of the Crystal Golems there and move forward. Again, there's going to be a lot of stuff that's coming up that's going to be, I can see, problematic, but as long as we move nice and slow and we're cautious about things, it'll be fine. But we haven't got to the Asylum yet, and I'm genuinely worried about this guy. If this guy hits us or we hit him, the run ends. So, grab the gear, because that's his dead sister. He's going to get fired up about it. And we run. We run like crazy. We just keep running, because if he hits us, it is, yep, there we go. Thankfully he did not hit us. Thankfully he didn't attack us. As long as we didn't get hit and we didn't hit him, he will follow us all the way back down to the Fall Gate. And we'll be able to just kind of, hit him and kill him, no problem. This boss was pretty easy for the Naked Run. Obviously, this is the best boss for the Naked Run because you can just hit him with your fist and he'll die. Though I'm not going to lie to you, my heart is still racing because I keep thinking of, like, the modded runs. I really can't stress to you how insane the modded runs are for me. Like, thinking everything's going to kill me. And he jumps. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. There you go. And he's dead. Doesn't matter the damage you put, just as long as you kill him. Alright. And now the lava is going to exacerbate itself. We don't need to worry about the lava. Down there, in that pit right there, it's going to be fun. I am not excited to go down there, but we will be heading down there shortly. But there we go. Ceaseless Discharge dealt with. Super easy, super problematic in my head, but over complicating things, I feel like. So now we're going to use the Homeward Bone, go back to Firelink, and then we're going to head to the Stray Demon. And we're going to fight him. My hope, truthfully, my hope for this fight is to stay calm. If this thing kills me, I'm going to be so fired up. I wanted to wait till I got the Mask of the Mother, but we don't have time for that. Because we have to go all the way through Ornstein, Smo, and do all that. I don't feel it's going to make any difference because the health increase on the Mask of Mother is still not going to be relatively enough. I was hoping there'd be something that would help with this fall, but I don't think there is. But I will say this though, we do have a new armor set, which is so much stronger than what we were using. Like, the only thing that this thing doesn't have good on it is our lightning defense. This is only +3, by the way, but since we don't have any gear that's going to be stronger than it, like this fire resistance is really low, which is kind of funny. There's a higher fire resistance than this, but other than this, our entire armor set is set up. I believe we just need to go through here, be cautious, focus, and we should be fine. The hardest part about this entire fight is just going to be the drop. Once we drop in, we got to roll right to him and just hope we don't get attacked. And what I mean by that is the magic attack, because his main attack just is going to one-shot us. Like his melee attack, we're not really worried about his melee attack. But that magic attack is what I'm most concerned about. Like right now, we have enough damage output to not really have to worry about something like that. But I am concerned, obviously, for the fact of the matter being, this fight is going to be problematic. But I wanted to go in with a brand new armor set. I wanted to go with the best light armor set there is in the game that you can get from the get-go without upgrading, and that's the Gold Helm set. And we have, obviously... Alright. We are going to do something before we fight this, because genuinely I am concerned about this boss fight. So we're going to deal with this in my way, and we're going to do this patiently. I don't have patience. I can't stress that to y'all. Y'all seen that once, but this fight I am genuinely actually concerned with. So nothing can kill me except gravity. And this fight requires me to have gravity. So, like, you have to fall into the boss arena, and then he just comes running at you. Like, he's already sitting there. He knows you're coming. He's got full awareness of you, but you can't do anything about it, so you just gotta roll. I'm not afraid of him himself. It's just that initial fall that worries me. That is all that's bothering me. So we're going to deal with that accordingly. You know, I want this. There we go. Okay. Now we have that. We have 100% defense. We have a very high magic resistance. Actually, this has a higher stability, but again, the magic resistance is what we want. Again, these things are what bothersome to me. Is right now we are doing very well. I don't wish to die. I don't want to start this all over again. Like we are extremely strong right now. We are the closest we have been to fighting Simone Ornstein. We're the closest we're going to get to the late game. Like, that's what's impressive to me. And this is going to either make or break this battle. This is the fight that's going to decide, do we make it to Ornstein Smo? Do we make it to the Hydra? It's all on the line here. I'm not even playing about that. I'm not sitting here just trying to, you know, ramp up this fight. I'm telling you the truth. Like, this fight, this one right here, is going to be the one. If we make it past this guy, everything else is going to be another problem. But this is what's going to make us or break us to the next fight. So here we go. Ah, nice. We did it. We did it. We did it. Hooray. Now we just take this and we stay nice and patient. Now, unlike this stray demon, this guy can actually hit you from behind. So our goal is to stay nice and patient and just keep hitting him in the butt. And that that actually has a longer range than what we're used to. So again, I'm just gonna keep hitting him, nice and patient. Yep, that's what I was worried about, is that attack right there. If we're too close, it can definitely one-shot us. That's why we have the magic resistance. That's why you have to move back, be out of range, and you'll be fine. But right now we are dealing with a lot of damage being output. And our whole focus is just to keep him on his toes. We're not even halfway. This is why I want bleed. But we don't have the range for the bleed that we need. So it's okay. We'll just stay nice and patient. It just feels so... Actually, I will say this. It does feel good to have an actual amount of damage compared to what I'm used to. Like, thinking back to the no-death run. Or not no-death, I'm sorry. The naked run. This is relatively better. Just for the simple fact that I have any form of damage, like 99% damage, is way better than just hitting every single 1, 2, 3, 4, like, and resetting. And not having a shield, not having any of that. Again, I'm just so worried about that stuff. And now that I actually have the shield to move and, you know, a weapon that actually does a lot of damage, I don't have to sit here and frustrate myself. But this boss was genuinely scaring me just for the simple fact of the fall. I wasn't worried about fighting him. Obviously, as you can tell, it's a stray demon. It's the same thing as the Asylum demon. It's going to be the same thing for the Fire Sage demon. It is what it is. But obviously this fight can become problematic if you're too close, especially when he does that slam. But obviously we don't have to worry too much about that as long as we keep our shield up. I don't know what the Grasscrest shield would have done in this situation, but again, I wanted no part of that. I wanted to make sure that we had plenty of attacks, plenty of shield, plenty of resistance, plenty of ways to go about this guy. Did I definitely go overboard for this? Perhaps. Is it worth it? Yes. A couple more hits and he's dead. See, once you figured out the way you can attack these guys, Dark Souls bosses become nothing more than just butt pokes. Praise the sun, y'all. That's all I just thought about. Oh, good. What's it called? That's going to bother me. There's a YouTube video I recommend for everybody to watch. It's Dark Souls, if it was rated honestly. Oh, my goodness. What is it called? I think that's literally what it's called. That's going to bug me for a minute. But look up. Look it up, guys. It's a hilarious video. Oh, my goodness. It was just... Like, they did an honest rating of Dark Souls. And it's I think it's just that. It's just honest, like Dark Souls if it was rated honestly. But it's literally just one of the sayings is Dark Souls, perfectly timed butt pokes for every boss. And then it's like praise the sun, y'all, afterwards. It's hilarious. But we did it. We killed this Stray Demon. We killed the Asylum Demon. We killed Taurus Demon. We killed Capra Demon. We have killed the Moonlight Butterfly. We killed Qualag. We killed the Gargoyles. We still have another fight that we can definitely go do before we go to Sin's Fortress. And I think we'll end off the video with that. I think we'll go to the sewers. And we're going to go back there and do that quickly. So my plan is to go fight the Gaping Dragon. Because I do have to fight every single boss. There's not a boss we can't sit here and let go of. But before we go to Ornstein Smoke, we have to fight, you know, the Gaping Dragon. We have to fight the Hydra. I want to go take care of both of those. That's what I want to go do. So let's see what's going to happen. Both of them are dragons. I want to make that clear. I'm not sure how well we're going to do against the Hydra, but you know, the Hydra is not too difficult once you have its patterns figured out. Also, another thing I just realized is we are We are heavy rolling, and I'm trying to figure out if that's because of this. This is 3.5. This is 1. Okay, this is 3.0. Good lord. Let me take this off and see if we... Yeah, okay, so we're light rolling now. We don't have the stamina regen, but let's see. This is 1.4. This is 1.2. Yeah, so either way, it's the... will be kind of heavy rolling. It's going to kind of suck. The Gaping Dragon shouldn't need too much, so let's... I'm trying to think, how do we get to the Hydra quickly? Let's head to the Gaping Dragon. Because the Gaping Dragon is start over here. The Hydra, we gotta go all the way through the Darkroot Basin. Back down. Actually, we could just... Yeah, we could go back through there. I'm not doing that. Not right yet. Let's do what I initially wanted to do. And let's go with the Gaping Dragon, and then we'll go fight the Hydra. Again, we need to get to the DLCs. We need to do all this. So... I'm trying to do this as quick as possible for you guys, so you guys don't have to sit there and watch through hours of, you know, easy fights, or rather hours of just getting to these fights. So I'm trying to get to these fights as quick as I possibly can for y'all, so you guys can actually see and enjoy it. But yeah, the nice thing about seeing me actually do this, even as slow as I have to be with the boss fights, is you guys get to see how I handle the situation. What am I doing? What kind of situations am I going through? What am I talking about? Things of that nature, so you guys can kind of get the idea of the methodology that I use, even though it's really not, you know, you can see it, it's not really hard to do it, it's just, you gotta move. Like, my whole thing when I was going down the Stray Demon, I just kept hitting the B button, which is my roll button. If I'm using an Xbox, like, I just roll, because I'm using the B button. If you're using a different controller, it's still gonna be your roll button, which is like circle on PlayStation. I don't know the keyboard stuff, but I just kept rolling into the boss so I wouldn't get hit with that magic. Because that was my biggest fear, is if I get hit with that magic, it is going to suck. I could have used the Morningstar for it, because we do have a plus 14, but again, I did not have the range that I needed to really do the amount of damage that could have been used. Like, don't be wrong, like, it would have worked just fine, but again, it caused way too many issues just being too far away. Like, that's the problem with this. Like, if you want a decent bleed weapon, you have to go for a katana. The Morningstar is good for up-close and personal parries, up-close personal encounters with hollows, but genuinely, for long range, I'm going to use the spear. Because it has lightning, it is doing a lot of damage, it's incredible. But there's a lot of fights that it doesn't require the lightning, so it's just kind of in the way. But, nonetheless, I'm trying to think what else will be useful in this situation, because there's no way to really get a bleed weapon thoroughly. You know, trying to figure out how that's going to work. Hello, Mr. Rat. What's up, buddy? What, y'all thought I was going to die to a rat? Come now. It's just a rat. Now, the smaller rats, perhaps we die to the smaller rats. Nope. Not right here. So I'm still trying not to get cocky here. I'm really just trying to stay calm, because it only takes one screw up and the whole thing's done. So there's a channeler over that way that we're going to have to deal with. I want to make that extremely clear. And I do not think we have... Oh, we do. That we do. Yep, there's the channeler right there. I'm going to try to drag him in. Got him. Got him. I got him. Alright. There's one more right there. And the channeler's right there. So obviously he's going to keep doing that. He's not a big deal. But the rats are basically taken care of. Can I do this jump? Yes, I can. Nice. There's a couple rats over that way, so they're coming behind us. That Chandler can't touch us because of this. But the rats that are here... Yep. This is what I was afraid of. Thank you for this. Good. Got him taken care of. Now this one's gonna go charging over here. And there's like 5 rats over here. Yeah. See? Here we are. Try to drag these guys out. That's the nice thing, is we have that shield and spear combo. I really can't stress how nice that is. Great axe. Too bad we'll never be able to use it because it requires way too much strength. Like, look at this. 32 strength. It has the dex we could use, but it's a strength weapon. And we're not using it. It's just not possible. Alright. Grab this so we didn't grab over there. The sewer chamber key. Surprised I didn't grab that earlier. Whatever. Now to the channeler. So we gotta fight this guy before we fight the King Dragon, because if we do not, he can take pot shots from up here while we're fighting that dragon, which is gonna be down there. What's up, bud? Oh, you ain't got nothing. You are extremely weak. No wonder you're hiding. I don't think I have anything else to throw at him. Yep, all the throws are exacerbated. But that's okay. Yeah, didn't matter. Did not make a difference. We could have just ran at him. I didn't think about it. Again, I overthink all my attacks, all my enemies. It's just what happens when you played modern Dark Souls for way too long. You think you know it, and you don't. But, hey. We're doing really, really well right now. I'm really impressed with this. I'm impressed with this run. I'm excited. So, as long as we take this nice and slow, we're not completely stupid about it, we should be fine. Obviously, we're not rolling like I want to be, which is kind of heavy rolling. We can't fix that any more than we already have. We have the physical resistance, which is stupid helpful. We have our shield, our crest shield, which we can definitely increase with stability. For stability, I'm sorry. Not with stability, but for stability. That'd be very important right now. I'm going to take on these 2 rats here. There's some murky guys here, the mud balls. I don't know what the heck you call these things. But we're going to take care of them. Oh, he must have left. He's already underneath the bridge then. So, should be an invader here. Kirk, which is... He's actually a really important NPC to me. If you guys want to understand why, it's not because he has weapons or anything he has. It's because there is something about Kirk that I genuinely have found to be hilarious. I named a cat after him. Because this guy, when I was first playing, was a pain in my butt. He literally... I didn't like it. He was just a pain in my butt. A right pain in my butt. So, I named a cat who was a pain in my butt after him. Because of Kirk, I now have a cat that is named after him. He had been moralized as an animal. Oh, we got the spike shield. Nice, I guess. Oh, right, the long sword. He does have the barbed straight sword now I think about it. Huh. That's another bleed weapon I completely forgot about. Yeah, I never think about Kirk. I'm kind of curious if it's the same damage output. Let's see, this has a bleed effect on it too. Huh, nice. This is actually really high physical, but obviously it takes 12. 12 dexterity to use it. Sadly enough, we cannot use it. That is okay. Not necessary. So we're going to go over here and grab an item that's over here. Right. No, is it down below? It's one more. Okay, my apologies. Thinking it's already up here, but no, everything's down here. The summon signs, there's 2 summon signs. At least there should be if you didn't kill a Trek. If you kill a Trek, too bad. There's only Solairs. Alright. Here we go. We don't need Solaire for this. This fight should be relatively easy. But hey. I just wanted him. Alright. The Gaping Dragon. I remember the first time I ever fought this thing, I was scared out of my wits. I'm not gonna lie to you. This thing terrified me. I was like, I gotta fight that thing? How am I gonna fight it? Like, it genuinely scared me. And the style points for taking off a tail. You ain't got no tail, buddy. What you gonna do about it? Well, that's what he's gonna do about it. Run! Okay, we run over the side here. Try not to get clipped. Him again. Again, not necessary to fight with Solaire, but hey, he is here. Oh, is he gonna... Yep, he's gonna vomit. 2... Oop, I got hit too. Beautiful. I didn't know he was gonna hit me with that. And here we go. Dead. Alright. Got a bunch of gear. Obviously, nothing that's going to be beneficial to us as lightning defense. That's nice. I think it's actually heavier than the gear we're holding anyways. So, not a big deal. Okay. Gaping Dragon's finished. Let's move on. So that's everything down to Blighttown dealt with. Everything that's moving towards Blighttown is dealt with. There is a ring down here, the Ring of Evil Eye. I don't care to grab it. I have no interest in grabbing anything else in here. But there is more stuff to grab. Again, there's so much stuff I didn't grab for this run because there's not... If it doesn't retain to going to a boss, I have no interest in getting it. I literally cut off that tail for the style points of getting the dragon tail. There's another dragon tail, I could get as well, but again, not necessary. Slimes. So if we hug to the left and run out of here, they won't touch us. There's a bonfire over there as well, just, for all of you that are curious. Alright, left bumper, right bumper, over and over again will stop us from getting hurt considerably much more. I thought we were I thought I was going to be out of range, but obviously no. Oh, he got me. You clipped me. Alright. Deal with that. Think you're going to hurt me. Nope. Alright, back up here. So, next we're going to use the Homeward Bone, and we're going to head over, because I don't want to run all the way back, waste all that time. I literally did what I needed to get done just for that purpose. Now we're going to move on to the Hydra. Hope you're ready for that fight. Let's see what we got. We've got everything in the asylum. We've got everything there. After this, we only have one fight left to go. And then we have... What other boss fights are we missing? I know the Painted World of Ariamis. I know we've got to fight Dark Gwendolyn. Okay. I thought there was like 4 fights for some reason. I was only thinking like the 4 Lord Souls after we take care of Smough and Ornstein. But we've got a few extra optional bosses that have to be dealt with. But I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's going to require me too much hassle. Again, I don't really know. A lot of our fight is just going to have to be just patience game. I mean, that's really all we've got. It's just kind of being slow about things, moving forward. Making sure our gear is leveled up for these purposes, because fighting Smough and Ornstein is not going to be a huge hassle, but if we don't have a proper bleed weapon, like our Morningstar here, we're going to be in some deep crap, like, just because. We can go to Sin's Fortress whenever we want, not really a big deal there, but we're going to pick up... Do we have any more? Oh yeah, we can actually... Give me a second while I do this here, since I don't forget. Oh yes, we have Sif yet to fight. If we get done in time, we should go fight him. We could do it before or after the DLC. But either way, it makes no difference. We have to fight him. It's Manus that is going to be my issue. It is Manus I want to completely make sure we are focused on. And it is Manus alone that is going to be my huge scare. I don't know how to fight Kalameet. I have no idea how to really go about that. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I do. Artorias is definitely going to be a fight in itself. The Sanctuary Guardian is going to just be a number. It's just going to be a patience game, I feel like. But genuinely, I'm trying to think if there's anything that is going to cause me too many issues. Just DLCs in general, I guess. Just the fact that the Sanctuary Guardian is going to be there. Getting past him initially. Once we get past him, it's just running to Artorias. Fighting Artorias. Once we fight Artorias, we've got the Bloated Head guys. I'm just trying to think of what else can be causing problems. Like, I'm thinking we definitely... Oh, there's so many worries in my mind right now. Just getting to this... The DLC is what I've been scared of for a while now. It's not even the bosses to fight like Nito. We have a divine weapon to fight Nito skeletons. We don't have to worry about that. So we can kill all those guys off in a heartbeat. It's just Nito is not really going to be my big issue. That fall is definitely going to be a problem to start off with. Again, there's so many things I can be fearful of, and I don't know how to deal with it properly. If that makes sense. I don't know. Alright, so there's 3 hits on these guys. 2, 4. 4 one-handed. 3 two-handed. Yeah. So many worries are coming to my mind, but I'm trying to stay calm, trying to stay focused, just trying to take it easy with these fights. So the Hydra is just going to be a hassle of just getting to him. So my main focus is trying to keep these golems as close to me as possible and dealing with them accordingly. There's one more crystal golem that has to be dealt with, but this Hydra is... I am 100% can one-shot me. So one of those blasts, yeah, are going to be a huge hassle. I'm trying to stay as far back as possible from getting hit, but again, we're going to see what happens. So my focus right now is just getting as close to him as possible without getting blasted by the blasts he has. And we are just finally close enough to deal with him. Alright. Here we go. 3 hits, and the head's down. Alright. we stay close, we have nothing to worry about. So we have 5 heads left. 5 heads. 2 hits, and that dragon heads down. Hydra's heads down. So we have, yeah. Okay. We need to get the Rusted Iron Ring on. There we go. So now we can move freely. To move faster. Because here's the problem. Right now, we don't do nearly, we're not fast enough. We're going to miss out on the heads. So we have to be cautious of that. So far, we have just a few more heads to go. That one's too far away. This one's not. So I'm going to bring myself over here because we have all the heads on the right-hand side. We want to bring this guy over. I want to bring him over here. So my goal is to kind of bring this Hydra this way and keep him close. It has one more head left, and I'm hoping... Fudge. I missed it. I bloody missed it. Sucker. I'm trying to be careful because I'm not trying to run off this place. Like, you see how he's just all the way over there? If we can make him come over... Come on over... Ah, you pain in my rear. Like, he's not going to be a huge hassle to fight now, but... I can't hit him. Come on. Like, look at this. There's just... I have anything? I've got nothing. Whatever. We are gonna run over yonder. Try to keep a distance here. We'll see if I can get him to come this way. If I can get him to come closer, then I can deal with that head a little bit better. There we go. I missed. But it's closer, so now we have a better way of doing this. He's too far away again. Okay, not a problem. We just gotta be careful of that, of the water. Man, you got lucky there. Come on now. Stupid Hydra. Do I even have enough range to fight it? I have to beat this bloody thing. Like, it's not an option. Like, it has to be done, but the question is, do I have the range? Just gonna do damage this way, I guess. I don't know how else to do this. Like, I generally aim for the head, I guess, would be the best course of action. But even then, it's like it's not going down anytime soon. Like, if I could do poison, sure. But like, I'm just hitting it with 1% damage. Like, he's not going anywhere. Vrah. Yep. I'm curious if just... Is this farther? No, still can't hit it with this. Again, two-handing it, still not it. I don't think we have an outward attack that can hit it at all. It's like I'm literally just a hair off of actually hitting him, and he's being a pain about it. Can I? Okay, that doesn't do that. If I swing up, can I? Hey, there we go. We got it. We got a hit. Okay. Okay. We've got it right here. You suck. We're finally getting damage on it, and it just needs one more hit, and that thing is donezo, like 100%. Okay. I lied to you. Not enough damage. Patience. It is a waiting game, because if I screw up and fall in that water, it is game. So we are just... Ah, you suck. Too far away. I'm just gonna wait. All these heads. And I can't kill it because I don't have any range. Alright. So we're gonna come over this way. And try again. Come on now. You ain't got me. Oh, are you bloody kidding me? Come on. Come on. Getting impatient with you. Stop going that far away. You know I can't hit you from there. You can't hit me either. All your heads are just dead. You're one. Think. Use your little... Oh, I deserve that for talking crap. Come on, I'm close enough. I missed. Come on. And okay. Y'all are seeing this, right? Y'all are seeing how stupid this thing is. There we go. I got it. Blood soak, that took way too long. Seriously, that took way too long. But it's dead. Next, we're going to use our Morningstar. I'm going to test out to see how strong it is against this golem. But we need to do this. Alright. Load back in. Here we go. Excuse me. Alright. Now this thing can cause some serious damage. So we've got to be very cautious with it. For even a slight hit off, we could be in a world of hurt. Yeah, that would have sucked. Had we not had a shield on, this thing can kill us. Very short distance. Makes no difference to me. Oh, you got lucky. Keep your shield up and boop. Dead. Now we got to talk to Dusk. Exhaust all her dialogue. Make sure you say yes. and she's gonna go away, and she'll head over back to where we fought the Hydra. We're gonna exhaust all her dialogue, buy all her stuff, even though we're not gonna use it, even though it's just a waste of souls. We have no choice but to do it. But once we do all that, we can then move on and shoot. What do we have left? We just killed the Stray Demon. We just took care of the Hydra. The Gaping Dragon's dealt with. Yeah, I think next is just Sin's Fortress, guys. I think that's the gist of it. Is we're just heading to Sin's Fortress after all this. Like, we're pretty much ready to go against Ornstein and Smo. I'm actually excited about that. So we're gonna purchase everything she has. Like I said, we're not gonna use any of it. Learn gesture, proper bow, and now we're just gonna exhaust her dialogue. And I'm pretty sure we just need, yep, sources, yep, and that's that. Now, she says to summon her again. We will not be summoning her again because she will be gone. We're going to head back to this section once we're done. But we're going to head back to the Undead Parish. I mean, that's that. I mean, we literally have done everything. We've killed every boss that needs to be killed. We have dealt with everything that needs to be dealt with, it feels like. Yeah. So let's get back up there. We're going to rest at the bonfire, and we're going to call it from there. But honestly, we're not... I don't know what else we're going to do. But, yeah. Here we go. Trying to think if there's anything else we're missing. Any other boss we've skipped over. Anything else. Like, we've killed... The only thing left to do is Sif, but I'm debating if I want to actually take him on right now. But like all the main bosses, all the optional bosses that we can take on right now, that we should take on right now, are handled. Like, we took on every boss that needed to be dealt with. Moonlight Butterfly is dealt with for a Divine Ember. We killed Pinwheel. All we have left down there in the Catacombs is Nito. The Duke's Archives, which will be obviously taken care of in short. Yeah, I don't think there's anything too much more we have to worry about right now. Like, everything seems to be going very well. We're pretty much dealt with. So, yeah, I don't know if there's anything else we actually have to fight besides just a journey into Sin's Fortress. So we'll be heading to there. I mean, genuinely, that's it. Well, thanks guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and stick tuned for the next part. This is going way too well. I'm hoping this does not end poorly. Well, hope to see you guys again.